Greetings to you, my future maths masters. Welcome to a power-packed revision session designed exclusively for our JSS 3, or what we call the grade 9 learners, gearing up for the ultimate examination challenge. In this video lesson, we will be delving headfirst into a mathematical adventure that will leave you not just prepared, but downright excited to conquer the examination. In this video lesson, we are going to be looking at binary operations, converting binaries to octal numbers. Then we'll also be looking at fractional algebra, tackling it in an equation manner, then finding the coefficient in an algebraic expression. We shall also be simplifying algebras and also solving simultaneous equations, as well as using the method of rounding up and down in approximating numbers in form of significant figures and decimal places. So I implore you to get ready to elevate your mathematical game, boost your confidence, and conquer those grade 9 exams with excellence. Kindly hit the subscribe button if you are yet to do so. Share this video with your friends and loved ones, and together we will all have an exciting time together. So let's go right into the lesson for today. In the first question, we are asked to convert this number 111.1101 in base 2. Now, here is what we have to watch out for. We were given a number in this particular base of 2, right? Good. So what we need to do first is, on top this first one, write the number 0, right? Put a 0. Then the next one here, put 1. On this one, put 2. On this one, put 3. In that order. Then the numbers after the point, you are going to start with a -1. The next one, -2. The next one, -3. The last one, -4. Good. So what we are going to do is, you take this one that you have there, you are going to open a bracket like this. You are going to say this 1 times the base of 2 to the power of 3. So here is it. 1 times the base of 2 to the power of 3. So we have done this one. Then we'll come to this. You now say plus. Now say 1 again times the base of 2 to the power of this 2. 1 times 2 to the power of 2. Close the bracket again. Then you come again. 1 times this 2 to the power of 1. 1 times 2 to the power of 1. Then you come again. This is 1 times 2 to the power of 0. So this is 1 times 2 to the power of 0. Good. Then plus. Then here we have 1 times 2 to the power of -1. 1 times 2 to the power of -1 plus, this is 1 times 2 to the power of -2 plus 1 times 2 to the power of -3 plus 1 times 2 to the power of -4. Now, let's simplify this together. 2 to the power of 3 means 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8. 8 times 1 gives us 8. So I write down 8 here. Plus 2 raised to the power 2 is 4. Times 1 is still 4. I'll write down 4. Then plus 2 raised to the power 1 is 2. Times 1 is still 2. then we know that anything to the power of 0 is 1. So 1 times 1 is still 1. So we are done with the whole number part. Let's come to the decimal part. This 2 to the power of 1 means 1 over 2. So I'm going to add it. Then 2 to the power of minus 2 means 1 over 4. 1 over 4 times 1 is 1 over 4. Plus 2 to the power of minus 3 is meaning 1 over 2 over 3, which is 1 over 8. Then the other one, 2 to the power of minus 1 means 1 over 2 over 4, which is 1 over 16. Then if you solve this looking for their LCM, and of course you know the LCM of all this number is 16. So 2 in 16 is 8. 8 times 1 is 8. Write down 8. 4 in 16 is 4 times 1 is 4. Then 8 in 16 is 2 times 1 is 2. Then 16 in 16 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. If you add everything together, 8 plus 4 is 12. 12 plus 2 is 14. 14 plus 1 is 15. Everything over 16. So you have it as 15 over 16. So if you add up all these numbers, 8 plus 4 is 12. 12 plus 2 is 14. 14 plus 1 is 15. Good. So you find out that you have 15 whole number, 15 over 16. So permit me to rub this off and replace it with 15. So all this number here means 15. Then remember 15 whole number, 15 over 16, which is equal to, then let me rub this off. If you convert this to decimal, you are going to have it as 15.8125. Of course, you know that whatever you do here is in base of 10. Good. So that is how to tackle problem like this. Then let's move on to the second one. This one does not have a decimal, so I'll just proceed to write the powers here: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So this is 1 times 2. This is the one I'm referring to, times 2 raised to power 6 plus 0 times 2 to the power of 5. That's counting down now. Then plus 1 times 2 to the power of 4 plus 1 times 2 to the power of 3 plus 1 times 2 to the power of 2 plus 1 times 2 to the power of 1. Oh, sorry about that. After this 0, I have 1 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Then the next one is 0. 0 times 2 to the power of 1. Close the bracket. Plus 1 times 2 to the power of 0. Good. And 2 to the power of 6 is 64. 64 times 1 is 64. 2 to the power of 5 is 32. Times 0 will give us 0. Good. Then 2 to the power of 4 is 16. 16 times 1 is 16. 2 to the power of 3 is 8 times 1 is 8. Then plus 2 to the power of 2 is 4. 4 times 1 is 4. Plus 2 to the power of 1 is 2 times 0 is 0. Then plus 2 to the power of 0 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. So if I add 64 plus 16, I am going to obtain 80. right? So 80 plus 8, that is 88. 88 plus 4 is 92. 92 plus 1 is 93. So this is 93 in base of 10. Good. That is the solution to this particular question. So let's look at the other part of the question. Okay, in the second question, we were told that the sum of 35 and a certain number. So let that certain number be x. So the sum of x plus 35, right, divided by 4 is equal to 2x. Double means 2 times of that number, which is 2x. So we have to find that number. So the only way to find the number is to multiply both sides by the LCM here. This is 2x over 1. So if I multiply both sides by 4, which is the LCM, multiply this by 4, I'll multiply this also by 4. 4 will cancel 4. So I'm left with x plus 35. 2x times 4 is 8x. So if I move x to this side, it becomes negative. So I will have it as 35 equals to 8x minus x now becomes what? 7x, which is equal to 35. So I can now say 7x is 35. In order to get x, I will divide both sides by what is multiplying x, which is 7. Divide by 7, divide by 7. 7 will cancel 7. And 7 here 1, 7 here 5. Therefore, x, which is the unknown, is equal to 5. So that is the solution to question 1b. So let's move on. Question 2a is an equation, and we are asked to solve the equation. So all you need to do is to write out the equation, which is 2a plus 1 over 4 equal to a plus 5 over 6. So you multiply both sides by the LCM, and the LCM of 4 and 6 is 12. So I'm going to multiply both sides by 12 in order to take out this fraction. So if I multiply both sides by 12, I have it as 12. So 2a plus 1 over 4, then 12 multiplied again, a plus 5 over 6 in this case. 4 here 1, 4 here 3. So 6 here 1, 6 here 2. So 3 times 2a is 6a. Then 3 times 1 is 3 equal to 2 times a is 2a. Then plus 2 times 5 is 10. So I'm going to move this here. If this comes here, it becomes negative because it's positive here. When the sign crosses the equal to sign, it changes. So I will have it as 6a minus 2a. Also, when this positive 3 crosses to this side, the sign will change from plus to minus. So this becomes 10 minus 3. So 6a minus 2a is 4a. And 10 minus 3 is 7. Good. So we now have it as what? 4a equal to 7. In order for me to obtain my a, I will have to divide a by what is multiplying a, which is 4. So this is 4. So 4 cancel 4. So I have my a to be 14. Sorry, to be 7 over 4. Right? So That is the solution to this question. 7/4. Right? That is the solution to this question. Let's look at question 2b. Question 2b simply wants us to find the coefficient of x squared and x in these two particular expressions. So multiply them out first. So take this x, multiply this, then you take this as well to multiply this. Then later you take this to multiply this, and this to multiply this as well. So let's go. Take the first x, multiply x, you will get x. Then you take this x again, multiply 3. Remember, 3 is positive, so this becomes positive 3x. So I've used this to multiply the both of them. Now it's now the turn of this positive 5. Take positive 5, multiply positive x, you have positive 5x. Then you take this positive x, multiply positive 3, you get positive 15. So add the like terms together, you have x squared plus 3 plus 5 are joined together because they are common, x. So this is 8x, then plus 15. Now, what does coefficient mean? Coefficient means the number beside the letter. So the number here is 1 and the number here is 8. Therefore, the coefficient of x squared, you don't leave your answer like this. You now state it in sentence form that the coefficient of x squared is 1 and the coefficient of x is 8 in this particular equation. Then I will use the same pattern to solve this as well. Then let's go. If I multiply x, I will get x squared. Then this is my negative, so plus times minus will give me minus. So this becomes minus 2x. So this I've multiplied both now. Then let's come to this positive 1 times x. What positive 1x? Then positive 1 times negative 2 is negative 2. Good. So what do we have here now? We have x squared, then minus 2 plus 1. It's like saying you are owing 2 oranges and you now return, you now give, or you paid back 1. You are still owing 1, right? This is minus 1 orange, 1x minus 2. Good. So in this instance now, the coefficient of x squared here is 1, right? And the coefficient of x is negative 1. So you write it out in statement form. Say the coefficient of x squared in this question is 1, and the coefficient of x is negative 1. Good. We are making progress. So let's go. Question 3 says we should expand. So just like we did in the previous question, here we are going to be expanding. Good. So let's go. Say a times a is a squared. Then a times positive 1 is positive 1a. We are done with that. So it's minus 6 times a is negative 6a. Then minus 6 times positive 1, the minus will stay. That's minus 6. So collect like terms now. A squared does not have a partner, so write your a squared. So 1a minus 6a. 1a means you have 1, but you are owing 6. So it means you are still owing negative 5a. Good. Then minus 6. That is the result. Good. So let's do the same thing here. 2x times 3x. Numbers will multiply first. 2 times 3 is 6. Then x times x is x squared. Good. Then this will now multiply this. 2 times 2 is 4. Remember it's positive. So plus 4. Then x times y is x, y. Good. I'm done with this. These are multiplied both. Then take this, multiply this. So this becomes what? Positive. 3 times 3 is 9. Y times x is xy as well. Then take this. 3 times 2 is 6 plus 6. Then y times y is y squared. So collect like 10. 6x squared does not have a like term, so write it out as 6x squared. Then 4xy plus 9xy have like terms because they have xy in common. So this becomes 13xy, then plus 6y squared. This is the result of expanding the second one. Then the third one, we have it to be this. So x times 2 is 2x. Then x times minus x is minus x squared. We are done with that. So 1 times 2 is positive 2. Then 1 times minus 1x is minus 1x. Good. So look at the solution now. 2x minus 1x is just x. Good. Then you have minus x squared. Then you have plus 2. You can rearrange if you so want, but I can make my results like this. So x minus x squared plus 2. So that is okay. So let's go to 3B. 3B question is interesting. Say what problem that should lead us to a simultaneous equation. Now, the question is saying that 2 exercise books and a pencil. So I will make the exercise book in B. So B for book and P for pencil. So the question says 2 exercise books, so I'll say 2B plus a pencil, that is P, is equal to 70 naira. I'll just say 70. Good. Then, if an exercise book, that is just B, and a pencil, which is just P, is equal to 40 naira, you should find the total, the cost of a pencil and an exercise book. So, I'll call this equation 1. I will call this equation 2. So the easiest way for me to do is to subtract equation 2 from equation 1. And if I do this, so I'll say equation 1 minus equation 2. So doing this, 2b minus b is b. B minus p is 0. Then 70 minus 40 is 30. So that means b, which represents an exercise book, 70 naira. So to get the cost of the value for p, substitute it in any of the equation, right? So an exercise book, oh sorry, 70 minus 40 is 30. Pardon me for that error. Good. So to now obtain my value for p, now I'm going to say in equation 2, I have it as b plus p is 40 naira. So I want to replace the b with 30. So I'm going to rub this off and write 30 in place so that my p will now become 40. This crosses to this place to become negative. So 40 minus 30 is 10. So I'll put the naira sign. So that means that the exercise book costs 30 naira. Then the pen costs what? 10 naira. So you can see it makes sense now. So one book, one pen, total of 40 naira makes sense now. Right. Good. Let's move on to question 4. Good. We are to convert this to significant figures, 3 significant figures. And significant figure means numbers we use in counting. Numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4. 0 is only significant if it comes in between 2 significant numbers. Good. So in this first one, we said we should convert this to 3 significant figures, right? You can see 3 significant figures. So the first significant figure here is 4. The next significant figure is 9. The third one is 3. But you have to consider the number after 3, which is 9. And any number, once the number here is above 4, 5 and above, we just call it 1. Add it to 3, that becomes 4. Therefore, all the other numbers here become 0, 0, 0. To keep the place value the same. Good. The second one is to 3 significant figure as well. So this is 7, 8. Third significant figure 0. So it's in between 2 significant numbers, we consider it. Then, luckily for the number after it is what? Greater than 4, which is 5. So we change it to 1, add it to 0, it becomes 1. So all the other numbers here become 0, 0, 0. So just say 0, 0, 0, 0 to keep the place value intact. Then we have to round these numbers up to decimal places. So 1 DP means one number after the decimal place. So this becomes 3 point. Since it's 1 decimal place, the first number after the decimal is 0, or we consider the number after it, which is 5. 5 is greater than 4. Change it to 1. So add it to 0, you get 1. So this is 1 DP. Write it beside it. Good. Then the next one is 53.058. So write 53 first, point. The number after it is 0, the number next to it is 5. Add it to this. This is, oh yeah, we want to turn it to 2 TP. So you count 0, write 0, then 5 is the next number. The number after 5 is greater than 4. So add it, change it to 1, add it to this 5, it becomes 6. So this is 2 DP. Good. Then the last one says 3 DP. So write 0 when 6, 6, that's 2. Then the third one, write 6, but the number after it is 6. Change the 6 to 1, add it to this, so this becomes 7. So this is 3 DP. Good. Then let's look at the last question, which has to do with simple interest. Good. And here we have to find the simple interest on the following. Right? The formula for simple interest says that principal times rate times time, all divided by 100. So in the first question, our principal is 16. So this is 1,600. The rate is 3.5. 3.5 is the same thing as saying 3.5. Good. So convert this to improper fraction. 3 times 2 is 6 plus 1, 7 over 2. So I'm going to say here times 7 over 2. Then time is oh sorry, my time here is what is 7 over 2. Sorry about that. Then my rate is 6. So still work because multiplication, right? So let's go divided by 100. 2 zeros here, we cancel 2 zeros here. 2 here 1, right? 2 in 6 here is 3. So we have this as 16 times 7 times 3. Good. So if you multiply 16 times 7 times 3, you are going to get 336 naira. Good. So let's also look at the second one, pretty much like. So the principal here is 3,000. Then the rate is 8%, so just write 8. Time is 4 years, so that is 4. All divided by 100. So 2 zeros cancels 2 zeros. So what do we have left? We have 30 times 8 times 4. So if you multiply 30 times 8 times 4, you are going to get 960 naira. So this brings us to the end of the class, but I would advise you to go over this video again and again. Pause the video at each stage so that you can get the details proper. Right? God bless you. Till we meet again. Bye.
Welcome to Prince Maths Clinic, the e-learning solution at your pace and time.